Greetings, trappers. Here we are in the centre. Believe it or not, this is the centre of Wellington. Check out this gully. Pretty amazing. I'm in the middle of the Waimapihi Reserve, and yesterday the community group running this, the Kaimanaki or Waimapihi, or previously known as the Pole Hill Protectors, ran their tracking cards, these things. These are a monitoring tool to determine whether you're hitting the right levels of rats. And in this project area, they've got a DOC 200 dominated network targeting rats. So 65 hectares of reserve, and there's 2 traps per hectare. So about 120 odd DOC 200s in here, and but the main, and so really important to get that right. So 2 traps per hectare. So rat home ranges being about 100 by 100 metres or 1 hectare. So we need to get the traps into their home ranges so that we target them as they emerge from their, when they leave their mothers after brooding. But the main thing is I wanted to show you also is these monitoring cards, these tracking cards. These are sort of common things around New Zealand, and we spread them out all over the landscape on tracking tunnel lines. This is the card itself. Folds open. It's got a bit of ink on your finger, and it marks the card. We place these in tunnels spread throughout the reserve in a sort of a scientific random method. So easy to help design those things. And in this reserve, we've got 50 odd cards in this reserve spread out on 10 different lines ish, something like that. But what we do is every year we take a snapshot of how our trapping is going in comparison to our tracking. So the birds are doing well, and the density of traps and the service regimes usually give us that feedback. Not many rats in traps, etc., etc. But the tracking cards, monitoring your project with a tracking cards or a monitoring system that measures the density of the things you're targeting, in this case rats, is really important. So yesterday they ran these cards throughout the reserve, and they came back with a really good result. A couple of rat tracks, you can see them here on the card itself, little rat feet around here, but just about 10%. So a little bit high for what some people would say a little bit high for conservation values. Totally, how do I put this politely? You have to do your monitoring to suit your environment and what you're protecting. We've got saddleback breeding in this reserve, kaka breeding